Hi everyone, it's Chrissie and welcome back to the channel and welcome to a little bit of a different video. So this video is going to be about the leak that just happened for The Sims 4. So first off, I do just want to say that this is, like I said, a leak. It's not even a confirmed leak, if that makes sense. So nothing has come from the Sims team, nothing has been confirmed. So take everything I say from here on out with a grain of salt, because it could all be fake. We don't know. Like I said, nothing has been confirmed. Personally, I don't think all of it is fake. I think, it might not be completely accurate, but I do think there's a grain of truth to this. But also, I do want to say that, yes, this is probably going to be the second video today, or maybe this is going up after, maybe this is going up on Friday. I don't exactly know. But this might be going up the day after I did my werewolves game pack trailer overview or reaction. So I don't know exactly when this is going up. But this is me at 2:30 in the morning. I usually record voiceovers at this time of night, but usually when I record voiceovers, obviously it's not face cam, so you can't see me. But for this video, you're actually getting to see me at 2 a.m. in the morning. So just fair warning, if I'm a little bit delirious or all over the place, that would be why. This news came from out of nowhere, out of the blue. I did not expect it. I didn't think I was going to be recording another video tonight. But I figured, I'm here, I can do it. I really want to do it because I have some thoughts about this. So I wanted to share it with you guys. But yeah, so before we jump into that, like I said, take everything with a grain of salt. But I recently, just earlier tonight, I was scrolling Twitter and I saw this. So I saw this article by the Sims community, and they say the name of the next expansion pack for The Sims 4 has leaked. And apparently it's supposed to be, obviously this render isn't, it's not The Sims 4, obviously. This is just something that I don't know if they found it or if they made it, but obviously this is like a Sims 3 type thing. It's like those Sims in the background look very Sims 3. So this isn't the official thing, but basically the name is kind of what leaked. And basically they said that the next expansion pack could be named The Sims 4 High School. Now, I don't know exactly about the expansion, but basically the whole leak came from the name of leaked on an official EA survey. Demi from the Sims Society posted an official survey from EA that she got asking about user experience in The Sims 4. The survey talks about which of the Sims packs has the player played. Okay, so the expansion packs mentions all of the packs released this year, including High School, which hasn't been announced yet. And they said, I think The Sims has just leaked their own game in a survey. I got the email to do the survey. Within it, it asks for the game packs you've got. Werewolves was on the list. Now for EPs, it's got High School at the top. Are we finally getting something for teens? So basically, EA sending out surveys like this is not something new. It has happened before. Occasionally they'll send out emails and ask, about your opinions about packs, about feature updates, stuff like that. And so the whole server idea isn't far-fetched. It happens. But the survey that they mentioned and the picture they attached was this. So basically, I believe they got, Demi is someone on a Sims Facebook group. But basically it says, you mentioned that you've played the Sims 4 expansion packs. Which of the following have you played? And then they have all of the expansion packs listed. And the one right at the top is High School. Now, all of these expansion packs, as far as I can tell, I haven't gone through the list super closely, but they're all listed in order. So in order of release. Now, High School being at the top of this picture doesn't really make sense because it hasn't released yet. So usually, you'd think it would be at the bottom. But I saw this, I thought, what, it could be official. It could be, that this is a leak that has happened. I mean, in the past, they've leaked, stuff has leaked, and then the name of the pack was just wrong. So in the past, we got a cottage, not cottage living, we got a country living leak way back in June of, no, it wasn't June, it was May of 2020. We got a cottage living leak. I even did a video on it that I'll leave linked on the screen somewhere. But I did a video on that leak, and then just over a year later, in June of 2021, they announced cottage living, whereas the leak said the name was going to be country living. So having, the wrong name on a leak isn't super, like, it has happened before. That doesn't mean that this leak is like official or anything like that, so don't get your hopes up. But they also they also named it eco lifestyle down here. It's listed as eco lifestyle, not eco. It's listed as eco living, not eco lifestyle. Like I said, 2 a.m. me. This is just my brain at 2 a.m. But so at first I saw this like leak, and just with the one person mentioning it, one picture, and I thought, what, this could be fake. It could be fake. Don't just believe everything is true just because people on the internet tell you it's true. And in the past we've had like fake leaks and all of that stuff. But on Twitter I also saw, I'm gonna go through a couple of these. I saw Sailor Unicorn posted this. So this is the screenshot from the Sims community group that the Sims community posted. So this is the demi that they mention in the article. I'll leave all of these listed down below as well in case you guys want to go ahead and check it out. So yeah, Sims community's website, all of the tweets, all of that stuff. But yeah, so this is the picture that they posted. So yeah, the one that appears on the article as well. But then I also saw this person. So Dustin Time YT actually also mentioned this. So this is, the same survey, obviously, but here the name high school is right at the bottom, so underneath cottage living. So it's clearly a different picture. It's not the same picture. And as you can see here, it's, in this one, it's not even, it's the whole thing. It's above get to work, but under cottage living, so it's not the same picture. So we have that. And then we also have another picture that I had a friend send me. So Tash Typo Queen, who's a fellow game changer, she also got this survey link. I'll put a picture of it up on the screen somewhere because I don't have it pulled up in front of me right now, but I'll put a picture up of the one that she sent me. And basically, clearly that also says high school. It says high school on it, and it's again in a different configuration, all of the names and all of that stuff. And she also confirmed that she saw that, she thought it was like a mistake because we don't have a high school pack. And it asked about the expansion packs, so she thought it was a mistake having high school listed on it. Then she went to the next part of it, and under game packs it mentioned werewolves. So this kind of makes sense to me. I mean, like I said, don't take all of this as fact or anything like that. It could all be fake, and not fake, but it could be inaccurate, I guess I could say. But overall, I do think that it makes sense. It makes sense for us to get a high school pack at some point. Now, I don't know if this is going to be the actual title of that pack, or if this is going to be the next pack that we're going to be getting. Obviously, like I said, with cottage living, we got something leaked about it in May of 2020. But we didn't get cottage living being announced until June of 2021. And we had an expansion pack and a couple of game packs, all of that stuff between those 2 points. So obviously not all of this is, this doesn't mean that the next pack that we're going to be getting after werewolves is going to be a high school pack. That's not what it means. But it does mean that it could potentially be happening. So yeah, that's just... It could potentially be happening, doesn't mean it's officially happening. But this also reminded me of a survey that we did way back in 2020, in April of 2020. I'll leave this survey article linked below as well. But it mentioned, you know, a couple of things that we've gotten, like NPC story progression. This was on the survey in 2020, and we have gotten this in the base game. But it also mentioned, where is it? Where did it go? It also mentioned high schools, American high schools, cafeteria cliques, racy relationships, and SAT struggles. The halls are alive with the sound of drama. So this basically was a feature survey about features that we would like to see in the game. Now, they also mentioned cheer, immerse yourselves in the world of cheerleading, and growing pains and life issues, you know, stuff about growing up, all of that stuff. So those things were mentioned in an official survey. I remember I took this survey myself. So at this point, it kind of feels like they're slowly working through a couple of the surveys that we've gotten in the past. Because in the past, we've gotten, you know, those surveys. We've gotten a couple of other ones that I just can't remember. But they've included stuff from those surveys, whether it's been in separate packs or, you know, combined into a couple of different packs. These surveys tend to give us a kind of clear idea about what it is that they're potentially thinking about including in the game. So, and also a lot of us have been asking for a like school, high school, kids, teens type of pack, kind of like Generations, but I don't think we're going to be getting a Generations expansion. That's just me personally. It doesn't make sense for us to get a Generations expansion since we already have Parenthood. We have kids room stuff, we have toddler stuff, and we have like university as well. And it doesn't make sense for them to do another like big Generations pack. But it does make sense for them to do separate packs, kind of like the way they did Parenthood. And Parenthood is mostly focused around parenting your children. Whereas a high school pack, I mean, obviously I'm just calling it a high school because I don't know if that's the official name or not. But whereas a high school pack could potentially include a bunch of different schooling type things. So they might call it like Get to School or whatever, you know, they like naming it weird stuff, but they like naming packs weirdly. But they could make it a like school like centered pack, not just high schools but schools in general, so kids and all of that stuff as well, where we have, you know, maybe private schools, more after school activities and clubs. We could have bands potentially, or like events like prom and dances and, you know, school festivals, stuff like that, which is just, it makes sense for me for them to do it that way rather than, you know, trying to fit everything into a Generations pack, which is, again, like, it's not something I think we're going to be getting. I think they're going to be splitting up a lot of the traditionally Generations type things into separate packs, like they did with Parenthood. So if you look at that, it kind of makes sense for them to give us a like schooling centered pack. I mean, it could just be high school stuff, but I hope that if it is a high school pack, if this is what we're going to be getting for an expansion at some point, I really hope that it's not just focused on teenagers. I hope it's focused a little bit more on schooling in general, and, you know, like I said, private schools, maybe boarding schools could be really cool, and yeah, just a couple of other things as well, not just high schools. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this, whether you think this is a real leak or not. Like I said, at this point I've seen 3 separate people posting 3 separate screenshots about this survey. And on this survey, you can clearly see high school named. And you can see that it's a different survey screenshot each time. Or like, not a different survey, but a different screenshot each time of the same survey, I guess I should say. So yeah, you can clearly see that. I will, like I said, leave everything linked down below. But yeah, let me know if you think this leak is real or not. Like I said, nothing has been confirmed. It could be fake. don't like get your hopes up or like come for me if it's not real or anything like that. And also just remember that just because this name has been on the survey doesn't mean that it's technically actually going to be the name of the pack, or that we're going to be getting this pack next. This pack could still be like a year or two out, you never know. And like I said, this could all end up being completely inaccurate as well. So just like I said, take it with a grain of salt. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if this is a pack that you would potentially be interested in. And if they do end up doing a like schooling, you know, schooling high school type pack, what are some of the things that you would like to see in it? Because yeah, like I said, I mentioned a couple of the things that I would like to see, but what would you guys like to see? Let me know down in the comments. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give the video a like. If you're new to the channel and you'd like to see some more Sims content, feel free to hit the subscribe button and remember to turn on notification bell as well to be notified of whenever I upload a new video. But I hope you're all having a great day, and yeah, apologies for the very rambly and messy video. But yeah, like I said, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're all having a great day, and I'll talk to you on my very next video. Bye everyone!